I predict these things. Aston Villa 1, Manchester United 3. And I did predict it. Look, creation again, especially in the first half, non-existent. Fred and McTominay, awful again, just not what we need from them. Defensively at times, dodgy. Lindelof for the goal, I thought should have been a lot better. Had several chances to get rid of the ball. Greenwood lost it for the Villa goal initially. Then McTominay got put into trouble by Fred, giving him the ball in a very dangerous situation. And then the goal come from that, and Lindelof not being strong enough and being able to clear as well. And then later on in the game, Lindelof got bullied off the ball at one point as well. So dodgy in parts, but we got the job done. Second half performance saved us again. It's the story of our season. Cavani come on as a sub, got the goal that he's been getting recently. A tale of two halves again, Jekyll and Hyde again. Match notes, Shaw put a cross in, but turned it into like a cross-come shot. Martinez cleared it. El Ghazi then had a shot wide. Fred then had a tame effort straight at the keeper. Traore then had a shot blocked, which went out for a corner. Rashford then put a ball to Bruno, who should do better for me. Should be scoring, but missed the chance. Kind of rushed it a little bit and went wide. Traore then had a great finish for the Villa goal. As I said, Greenwood initially loses it. The ball falls to Fred, who puts a square ball to McTominay just outside our own box. He loses the ball, then falls to Traore, and Lindelof is right at him and gets his toe to it a couple of times, but just not strong enough. Traore's just using his arm and his strength. But for me, I think Lindelof, he should be clearing that multiple times, and he can't get to the ball. But just terrible defending there, but multiple of errors there that led to that goal. So that was 1-0 Aston Villa. Great finish as well. No keeper's getting that. It was literally right in the upper corner. I think it just clipped the bottom of the crossbar right in the top corner. So no keeper saving that. Nothing Henderson could do about it. Rashford didn't have an effort outside the box, but it was never troubling Martinez, to be honest. Greenwood then had a cross-come shot as well. Martinez spilled it, and then Konza actually cleared as it was going near the goal line. I thought it was going to just trickle in, but Konza got to it and cleared it. Watkins then had a shot that Henderson was stretching to the bottom left-hand corner and managed to collect it eventually. It spilled it a tiny little bit, but managed to save it. That was the first half. Second half, Pogba effort deflected for a corner. El Ghazi then had a straight shot straight at Henderson. Luiz then fouled Pogba for the penalty. I do think it was a penalty. Definitely clipped his leg, didn't win the ball. Definitely a penalty for me. Bruno stepped up and converted it. 1-1. Aaron Wan-Bissaka lays it into Greenwood's feet. He holds his man off, spins, goes for the bottom left-hand corner. Martinez stretching but can't get to it, right in the bottom-hand corner. Great finish from such a young man from Greenwood again. Showing his class, showing his ability at such a young age. Gets his goal. Great finish from Greenwood. 2-1. Harry Maguire then had a header from a Bruno in-swinger, and it went just wide. Traore then had a chance. Traore then had a chance from a target cross. Maguire nearly scores an own goal, rushing in with his head to try and get a block on it. Traore was stretching his foot out to get in front of Henderson. But I think it comes off Maguire's head, injures himself a bit in the process, but it's straight at Henderson and deals with it. Rashford then had another shot that went wide. Barkley then had a free kick which he blasted over. And then finally Cavani come on as a sub, makes it 3-1. Rashford crosses the ball into the box. Cavani gets a header into the bottom right hand corner to make it 3-1 and the final score to Manchester United. As I said, first half, very worrying. Not at it for me. I don't think, when I get into player ratings in a minute, there's not many players that got above average for me, or maybe just for some of them, but I don't think it was a great performance on the whole today. Second half was a lot better, but again, we had to go behind to give us that kick up the arse, and it's not great to do that, because at some point that's not going to work and it's going to run out, but seems to be the story of the season for us, and we got away with it again. So 3-1, much better performance in the second half. But I think the scoreline again, I mean, it's gambling. That's what it is. We're gambling with the football, and it's paying off at the moment. But how long will it pay off? But a great result. We got the job done. 3-1 to Manchester United. Match ratings. Dean Henderson, I'd give above average with a 6. Had a lot of shots just straight at him. Didn't really have a lot to deal with. The goal for Villa is not his fault. No keeper's saving that. So I thought he had a solid game, Henderson, with a 6. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, arguably man of the match. Got the assist for the Greenwood goal. I thought he was solid defensively, and his passing was pretty good today as well. But I'm just happy he got an assist too, because I always moan about his forward productivity, and he got the assist. So good game for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Lindelof, I give a below average with a 4. As I said, he got turned for the Traoré goal. I think he needs to be doing better there. He needs to be stronger. Later on, Davis, the striker for Villa, comes on as a sub, goes through and just bullies him off the ball as well, and creates a chance for Traoré, which sort of led to nothing. But Lindelof is getting bullied off the ball too easily for me. Maguire went off injured, but I'd give him above average with a 6. Thought he was solid. Good passing, I thought. Maybe could be doing a little bit better with some headers from crosses and stuff, but nothing new there for me with Maguire, but he gets above average with a 6. Shaw, I'd give a 7 to. I thought his energy was good, his passing was good, positional sense was good. Just a typical performance from Shaw. The last game I didn't think he was at that standard, but I think it's between him and Aaron Wan-Bissaka today for man of the match, so he would also get a 7. McTominay and Fred, I would give both below average with a 4 for both of them. Productivity in terms of creating chances, poor from both. Fred puts McTominay in trouble for the Traoré goal. And just, yeah, they just don't convince me at all. So I thought they were both poor today, lacking in midfield. And Villa's midfield was better than ours, I think, from them too. So McTominay and Fred both get a 4. Greenwood, I'd give a 6. Obviously, he scored a goal. He looked lively again. Some decision making at times is a problem for me with him, and the Traoré goal ultimately comes from his error because he's the one that loses the ball in the first instance. Yes, Fred puts McTominay in trouble, and Lindelof should be doing better as well with a challenge on Traoré, but Greenwood is the one that initially loses the ball for that chance. So, but because he got the goal, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to give him a 6. Pretty good game other than the error for the goal for Villa. Bruno, I'd give a 6 to. Put in some good crosses today, created some chances that people just didn't really take their chances from. But I thought he had a pretty good game. Very quiet in the first half, but a lot of them was. I'd give him a 6, just above average. And obviously converted the penalty too. Pogba, I'd give an average to. I thought he didn't really affect the game today. Looked a little bit just unmotivated again. I just don't think he really had a great performance today. Not the worst, but not the best either. Definitely seen better of him in recent weeks. But I'd give him an average of a 5. Rashford, I'd give a 6 to. Had a few shots today. He was quite positive, but decision making the same as Greenwood at times. I think needs to be better from him. Yeah, I just think he makes the wrong decisions for passes at times. But I don't think it's his worst game, but I'd give him a 6. Cavani, come on, got a goal, obviously. I was going to give him an average, but I'll give him a 6 because he got the goal. But, yeah, didn't have a lot of time, come on and got a goal, so I thought he did well. Bay, come on for Maguire, who was injured. I'd give him an average. Maybe a few little moments that people think he's dodgy in, but I'd give him an average of a 5. And Matic, come on, I thought he'd done it all right. I'd give Matic a 6. I thought he was composed on the ball, played the simple pass as well, and just shored it up a bit for us when we needed it at the end and added that experience. So I'd give a 6 for Matic also. Man of the match would be between Shaw and Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I'm going to give it to Aaron Wan-Bissaka today. He got the assist. He was solid defensively for me. An overall game I thought was pretty strong. So Aaron Wan-Bissaka would be my man of the match. Ollie, for me today, I'd give him a 7. Substitutions, again, a little bit late, some of them. But look, we got the result. Tactically, I thought first half, not a lot of creation at all. It was hard to predict as well at times what formations we were playing if he was switching it up and stuff. But second half, we were a lot better. But I hate going behind to give us a kick up the arse to wake up for the games. It's nerve-wracking. Obviously, the end result is the most important thing, but we need to make it easier on ourselves, I think. But overall, we got the result. We got a lot of fixtures in the next few days, thick and fast, and he's going to have to rotate probably. And I think, look, we've done a job today and we need to do a job for the next 2 games. But today is in the bag and he gets my praise for that. So I'd give him a 7 today. But yeah, great result today. Leicester on Tuesday and then hopefully Liverpool Thursday. It better not get cancelled, as I said. Leicester should be probably a bit of a tougher test, even though they've just lost to Newcastle. They're going to be even more up for this game now because they're going to want to bounce back even stronger. And I think their motivation is going to be there. So I think that's going to be a tougher game than today was, and today was tough. We put a good second half performance in, but I think it was closer than the scoreline probably suggests at times. So 3-1 Manchester United. I predicted it right. Hope you guys enjoyed the game. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is my man of the match. I will be back with a match preview for Leicester probably tomorrow, if not on the match day. But I'll be back for the Leicester game. I'll see you guys then.